Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. Last time, we got to big turning point. We went up to Yggdrasil, the big world tree. I'm not gonna... Well, I said I'm not gonna spoil anything. We're into new content, so I can't spoil anything. And yeah, we're going around the Sylvando currently. I don't entirely know what's happening, because I've played through this in the non-definitive edition. However, I believe from here on is when we get not entirely new stuff to me, but there's a lot of new stuff that's going to be sprinkled in with what I do know. So yeah, first things first, what does this man have to say? Because I can't remember what I'm doing here. Per favor, you must be careful. The beastly boys, they see you are a traveller and they attack you immediately. Already they steal the knapsack of a man who just arrived in town. I see him walk to the plaza after it happened. He looks so sad. It's up to the plaza then, I guess is what I'm being told. I do enjoy that we're getting to play as Sylvando. It's not something I expected, being able to play as him, but he is my favourite character, so I'm glad I've been given the chance. Yeah, you're the only guy in the plaza, right? Wouldn't be you. See him no? Man is there to see. I'm assuming I need to talk to man looking at the sea then. Is it you? Hello? Are you important? Yes you are.
Bad day? Don't worry, honey. It happens to us all.
Oh. You're one of those minstrel types, are you? Look, if it's money you want, you'd better go and hassle someone else. I haven't got a penny to give you.
Sorry, darling. No can do. It's against my policy to leave people all alone when they look as down in the dumps as you do.
Oh, Sylvando. Just being a stand-up guy. I love him.
Look,
I say it every
why don't
stream
you
that I
just
do,
tell me
but
what's
he's
on your
great.
mind? A problem shared is a problem halved. That's better. Now we can talk properly. Sylvando, entertainer extraordinaire at your service.
Right. Well, my name's Tetsu. I'm a blacksmith from Hotto, though I haven't been back in a long old while. I'll tell you my story if you really want, but I'm warning you, it doesn't have a happy ending.
I genuinely have no idea what the story's about. I'm happy that I get some new content. This is what I bought the definitive edition for.
After all those years away, I thought it was time for me to finally head home, see how my mother was doing, you know. But then the minute I set out on my journey, Yggdrasil fell. That just made me even more desperate to get back, of course. I was so worried about her. I managed to make it as far as Gondolia, but then my luck finally ran out.
I'm trying to place
My luggage was
accents
stolen
for
by a
where
gang
he
of
comes from
thieves
in the game.
who've been terrorizing the town. The Beastly Boys, they call themselves.
I'm assuming he's from Phnom Penh.
I can't make the journey to Hotto without all my things. Especially not the lilies of the valley I brought for my mother.
Definitely doesn't sound
They're
like
her
he's from
favourite
Hotto.
flower.
So I'm assuming
I
she
wanted
just
to give
moved
them
there.
to her to say, well, to say sorry for being away for so long. For leaving her all alone.
Oh, honey, believe me, I know exactly how you feel.
I support a football team.
Fear not, friend.
I mean, I
Your
don't care
mother
much
will
for
get
football,
her flowers. Dave and I will make
I
sure
guess
of
I'd
that.
support the local
All you
team.
need to do is tell us where we can find these Beastly Boys.
Just Dundee FC or
Oh,
Dundee United, I'd imagine.
Well, if you're sure, there are two merchants, brothers, who run establishments in the southern part of town. I've heard that the Beastly Boys have been hanging around causing trouble at the older one's stall.
A stall in the south of town, huh? All
I
right.
think I know
we'll be
which
back
stall
before
that
you know
is.
it. David, darling, let's roll.
Well, we've got a lead. And it's just Sylvando being a decent
Wait.
guy.
Look, I appreciate you trying to help me, but these are real thugs we're talking about here. And no offense, but you're just an entertainer, right? I wouldn't want you getting hurt.
He's anything but a normal entertainer.
Oh,
He's
don't you worry
an
about me,
entertainer
sweetie.
extraordinaire.
I'm more than
as
just a
he
pretty
introduced
face, you
himself.
know?
He's great. I say it every time, and I keep saying that that's the case, but Sylvando, he's the best boy, you know? You can't not like him. He's just doing his best to be decent to everyone. He's great. He really is. He does, of course, hide his own past a bit, but that's kind of to be expected. But anyway, southern part of town, this would be where we are, right? Hey, mind your own business, will you? I'm a private conversation here. Clear off. Well, well, quite the charmer, aren't we, darling? I can see why you called yourself the Beastly Boys. Now, enough of a tough guy act. Hand over Tetsu's knapsack before I have to get nasty. Ha, hilarious. Picked the wrong guys to clown around with. And if you think we're giving anything back to anyone, then you really are as stupid as you look. If you want it, you're going to have to take it. That's the way of the world these days. Show us what you've got, funny man.
Get him, boys!
Just, I like Sylvando being called the funny man, but... We get Davy! He's joining us in the fight! Oh, that is amazing. Okay, let's firstly try and confuse them with Fuddle Dance. That's two of them confused. They all attack randomly, I believe. Yeah. One of them attacked himself and came back to senses. But they're not tough. I didn't need to be thinking tactics. These guys are very weak. But it's fishermen. That guy used a fishing net. Alright. Fair enough, I guess. Well, that's the fight. That was easily done. Yeah, they're too weak to warrant any XP, as you'd expect.
Now, if you don't mind.
Sylvando grabs Tetsu's knapsack.
What we gonna do with this horrible lot then, Sylv?
Well, beastly they may be, but they're not exactly the dangerous thugs we heard about. They can barely swing a sword. What's your story, boys, huh?
We didn't start out as criminals. We were fishermen. And very happy fishermen at that.
Yeah, we could tell we're
But
fishermen.
after Yggdrasil fell, we couldn't take the boats out anymore. Have you seen the sea lately? It's swarming with monsters.
Things were just impossible. Most days, we barely had anything to eat.
World might as well have ended that day. Lost our families. Lost everything. And no one came to help us. So we had to choose between a life of crime or starving to death. And that's no choice at all.
Yeah, we learn a bit about what's happening to the world now.
Watch closely, darlings. This is just an ordinary steel pike, yes? Mm-hmm. Think again.
What's Sylvando doing?
From arms to who's for fresh bread, huh?
I love him.
Bon appetit, beastly boys. Eat your fill and forget your wicked ways.
Bread's steaming. That's
You'll be
actually
beaming
bread.
again before
Is
you
that
know
edible? It's made of a spear, right? I don't know what's happening, but sure.
Wait! Who are you?
Me? Oh, nobody. Just someone who likes to see people smile.
Oh, Sylvando. You're more than just a nobody. But yeah, we got Mr. Tetsu's knapsack. Let's go hand it over. Can now bring some flowers to his mother, but I'd imagine he'd need an escort, right? He doesn't seem the toughest to be wandering around alone. Also, seeing on the minimap, there's a door just down there, the magic key for. Can I open that right this second before I forget about it? 'Cause I don't know if we'd be like teleported to Hotto or something. And no, lock's tight. We can't open it with Sylvando. We'll need to come back later. That's fair. That's completely fair. Tetsu is still over here. Lovely. Hello, Tetsu. You're back in one piece too. Goodness me, I don't suppose you managed to recover my knapsack as well, did you? Of course I did, Tetsu, don't you worry.
Oh, thank goodness. They're still in one piece. Now I can go home to my mother with my head held high. Thank you, Mr. Sylvando. Oh, here. It's not much, but I want you to have these.
What's he giving me?
Oh, Tetsu, darling. Whatever they are, I'm sure they're wonderful. You're such a sweetie.
What is it?
Honestly, you deserve much more. Come and visit me in Hotto sometime. I'll be able to thank you properly. Now, I'd better be off. I tell you to be careful, but I've got a feeling you'll be just fine.
Is he just walking up to
Bye for now.
Hotto? That sounds dangerous.
Ta-da!
But, alright, fair enough.
Here, you all right, Sylv?
Oh, I'm better than all right, darling. I found it. My purpose in life. My raison d'etre. You know how I've been so down in the dumps thinking about all the despair and suffering in the world? Well, if that's what's making me so unhappy, there's only one thing to do about it. Get out there and fix the problem. Help make people happy again.
He's going out there
Just because
helping
I
people
can't
so that he
save the
can be
world with
happy.
some
It's
grand heroic gesture. That doesn't mean I can't do it one smile at a time.
That's my Sylv.
Like,
I'm with you
I know
all
the
the
end
way.
point of this. I'm really confused how we get there, though.
We heard everything you just said.
It's them tea leaves from before. I hope they ain't spoiling for another fight. Didn't they learn their lesson first time round?
You have to let us come with you. You have to let us help people. We're done with our life of crime, thanks to you.
You want to
think-
tag along?
Sudden decision, but fair, I guess.
Well, I hope you understand it won't be easy. I can't guarantee you'll get home in one piece.
We don't care.
I mean, fair enough, then, I guess.
Well, in that case, welcome aboard, darlings.
Yeah, to be fair, they're not three characters of a lot of kind of depth. But there we go, we get some new friends.
Now, as luck would have it, I've got you all a welcome gift. Here, take one each now. Don't be greedy.
That's what you
they're
was given, I
simply
guess.
fabulous. Darlings, you look splendid.
I don't get it, Sylv. What are they?
They're the presents dear old Tetsu gave us. If we're going to be traveling around spreading happiness and laughter, we'll need to look the part, no? All right, We're all set. Let's get out there and bring some sunshine back into the world.
I'm worried we're gonna have a lot of cutscenes
Sylvando's
this
super
time.
special smile spreading parade starts right here. Yeah!
This is great. So that's what's happening with Sylvando then. Right. How about we get out of here and find some more folks and do that help, eh? Reckon we could do worse than that. Take a butcher's round that. Butchers? That's an expression I heard of before. Round that Laguna de Gandalia place for a start. Assuming that means a place just outside Gondolia, right? But yeah, this is a bit different to what I thought it would be. Some of the writing's quite good, some of it's less good. It is definitive edition content, it's not stuff that was made for the base game. This is additional stuff. So I'm not expecting it to necessarily be the same quality as the base game. But I can't help but think I'm a little disappointed currently. I do want to quickly try murder some of these guys, especially that vicious one. Are they special? But we actually have a full Kinder Party and Sylvando here as well. And God, those things are good weapons, surprisingly. And we actually get XP. Cool. Cool. I'm happy to go murder a few things. That's fine. I'm not going to go out of my way much to murder them. But good to know there's not necessarily new enemies, but a vicious variant with red eyes. I would believe means they're similar to the prior ones, but now the World Tree's fallen, they've become stronger. Yeah. More red eyes. I mean, I may as well attack them. Gets us a bit of XP. I don't think it's that hard to beat them either. And you don't need to worry too much about people being poisoned. Yeah, I think it's A hasn't attacked. So go for A. Fishing net. Decreases one of their defences. And oof, we're losing some agility and some health. We'll manage, but it's not great. We're taking a bit of damage.
Take this! Leave it to me.
Are they able to heal? I mean, they're able to buff and debuff enemies. A little worried. I mean, we don't have much in the way of healing. Never mind.
Leave it to me.
Dave can do some healing. That's fine.
Take this.
Yeah, I don't know if these would technically be different enemies. They might be. It's quite hard to say, really. Because, I mean, they're the same enemies as before, but with red glowy eyes. I'm going to assume they don't count as new ones, but I'll fight them anyway. Just because I do want to be able to add on anything I can to the kind of bestiary we've got running in the background. And, well, immediately we found someone who looks a bit depressed. Hello. What's going on with you? Greetings, fellow travellers. I'm... What? Like, okay, so he's tired, and he's a peripatetic priest, whatever that is. When Yggdrasil fell, I resolved to roam Erdia, bringing comfort and solace to those who might need it most. Alas, there's only so much one man may do. For every person I help, for 10 that I fail. The pained voices haunt me constantly. They keep me awake at night. In fact, I can barely remember the last time I slept. I'm so tired. I fear I may be unable to continue my mission. When I was a boy, my mother would give me a hot cup of hot milk whenever I couldn't sleep. Always seemed to do the trick. I'm sure it would work now too, but sadly things aren't quite that simple. You see, milk my mother gave me was no ordinary milk. No, she said it had to come from a talking cow. Now, as luck would have it, there is a talking cow grazing near here. Sadly, recent events appear to have put her in a melancholy mood, and she no longer produce any milk. Wait, I have an idea. You're an entertainer, aren't you? Do you think there might be anything you can do to cheer her up? Of course. Leave it to us, darling. I'll have a smile on that cow's face in no time flat. She'll be making milk like nobody's business before you know it. Oh, thank you. Thank you ever so much. She'll be grazing just to the west of here. Good luck. Yeah, she should be, I guess, just out this way, apparently. I swore she was the other way. But apparently she's out to the west. Or no, west. West's this way. Sorry, I'm getting confused at the map. Getting confused at the map. Head out here. Hello, cow. Why are you all sad? Moo, the outlook's utterly gloom. I can't predict weather anymore. I can't produce a drop of milk either. Yourself, the old gran used to have dairy cow. Whenever the old moo got down in the dumps, just do a couple of song and dance meant numbers and she'd be happy as Larry in no time. I reckon the same trick is working this one year and all. It's going to be worth a try, eh? Yeah, but we'll attempt to cheer you up. Someone say song and dance? I think that can be arranged. This bovine beauty's in for a show of a lifetime. We're really putting on a show for a cow. Did not expect that. Come on, boys. Let's give it everything we've got. And woohoo, they say. Sylvando and Co. give it their all and put on the performance of a lifetime to perk up the poor, sad cow. Moo? I feel better. The gloom is lifting. In fact, I feel utterly fabulous. Thank you, my friends. That was very moving. I feel much better now. Here, please take this by way of thanks, Moo. And I get a pail of fresh milk. Lovely. Nice one. Now we can give some of that special milk to the priest who couldn't sleep. Wanted. Ah, okay, the priest who couldn't sleep wanted it. Got it. Let's go and give him a glug or two, shall we? Yeah. This is bizarre. I didn't think we'd be going around doing all of this, but it's a lot of talking I need to do. I'd be ever so grateful if you found a way of getting me some milk from the talking cow I found near here. Yeah, here you go, Mr. Priest. Oh my word, this is it. This is the milk that my mother used to give me. I don't believe it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sure I'll finally be able to get some sleep once I've had a cup of this. Is that really alright? I mean, there's so many people who'll still need help. Darling, please, don't be so hard on yourself. If you want to help other people, first you've got to look out for number one. You can't do anything for anybody if you're half asleep. Yes, you're right. Feeling guilty about everything I failed to do won't get me anywhere, but I won't help anyone else either. I suppose I've always known it deep down, but now I see it clearly, and it's all because of you. Thank you, I mean it. Oh honey, don't mention it. Now come on, get some milk down you so you can sleep. We'll keep an eye out for monsters, don't worry. Yeah, we just watch over our new friends. He's a friend, apparently. Cool. As he falls into deep and peaceful sleep. And then morning comes. Haven't slept that well in years. Goodness me, I feel so much better. What's more, I've come to a decision. I've realised that I'll be able to help a lot more people if I join forces with you. After all, there's only so much one man can do by himself. So what do you say? Will you allow me to come with you? Of course, the more the merrier. Of course, darling. Helping people is what we're all about. Oh, thank you. Thank you ever so much. This is going to be wonderful. I just know it. We've got a priest now. Hooray. We really are getting more people. Like, are we seeing all of them behind us? Yeah. And he's got a little pole as well. That's lovely. I've got no idea entirely where this all ends, but I'm loving it. This is great. But yeah, I think Hotto would be the next reasonable stop, yeah? Which I think should take us through here, shouldn't it? A nice campfire. Anyone at the campfire? No? But can I call a horse? Yeah, no, I can't. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, continue making our way towards Galopolis first. Then I'm assuming we're meant to end up in Hotto, say hello to that man again, and get a even fancier reward, like some costumes maybe would be nice. I don't know what his profession is, but he gave us some cool little... I mean, technically spears. They're not really spears, are they? Gave us a lot of cool, kind of performative looking spears. Yeah, through Galopolis. Who's the next guys moping around? It would be you. Oh wow, it's you, isn't it? You're the great Sylvando. Sure am, honey. And who might you be, Oh, I'm nobody. Not yet, anyway. I just joined the circus in Galopolis, you see. Oh, the others aren't going to believe this. It's such an honour to meet you. You're the reason I chose the life of an entertainer, you know. One look at you in action, and I knew that I knew what I wanted to be. I ran away and joined up as soon as I could. Oh, stop it. You're making me blush. But wait, if you're in the circus in Galopolis, what are you doing all the way out here? Well, to cut a long story short, we're closing down. Nobody wants to see people clowning around in the world the way it is. But we're doing one last performance first. Got to go with the bang, right? The trouble is, we don't have enough people to pull off what the ringmaster's got planned. So that's why I'm out here. I'm on the hunt for people who want a taste of showbiz before it's too late. Sadly, there don't seem to be many of those people around. So, I suppose you know what's coming. Will you join us for one last big show? Of course, you barely need to ask. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The great Sylvando at the top of the bill. It's going to be a night to remember for sure. But even if you're on board, we're still a couple of performers short. Also, you could help us look for 2 more people who'd be willing to join in. Don't bother with the desert. Coming out here is a stupid idea. I should have stuck with downtown Galopolis. There's always plenty of people there. Or plenty of talent there, sorry. With your reputation, not to mention your powers of persuasion, they'll be queuing around the block to sign up. Right, I'd better head back to Big Top and start getting ready. Stop by and see me if you need anything, or if you want some advice on who to recruit. Good luck and thanks again for all your help. I guess then, circus is the next kind of thing. I'd imagine that would be kind of the end point of all this. Of at least Sylvando's part of it. But yeah. Continue to do some fights on the way. We don't want to end up under-leveled. I don't know if we need to worry about levels at the moment, but I still don't want to be under-leveled. Yeah, take out the definitely weak guys first. Yeah, we seem to be doing fine. I'm a little worried about the restless armor. I think they can be a bit vicious at times, can't they?
Stay cool.
Yeah, they can be quite vicious at times. Oh, Christ. And, oh, thankfully now we've got the priest, we've actually got a healer. That's good. Okay. In that case, I can keep focusing on the armor. They're gonna have Davy and the priest both healing me. We should be fine. Yeah, look at that. We're even getting all these buffs. I'm enjoying having a party this long. It's good fun. Like, I think most we've had before this has been 6 as well. So I believe when we had Rab and Jade tagging along, we had the two of them in a fight as like extras. So we wouldn't add to the party limit if that was the case. Yeah, continue going around. We do have this kind of minstrel. Not playing anything. Do you want to go join the circus? Greetings, good sir. You may be wondering what a bard is doing in a place such as this. Well, the truth is I set out on a journey to inspire a world through the medium of rhythm and rhyme. Alas, I am learning that music is a far more subjective matter than I had thought. Not long ago, I was forced to perform for a group of dancing monsters who had no appreciation for my work whatsoever. Where was this? It was south of Gallopolis. Not a place I shall be visiting again. Do be careful should you have cause to venture there. South of Gallopolis. And that just so happens to be where we're going. Hopefully we'll be fine. I'm contemplating doing like a heal all action, but I don't think we need it, do we? And I don't think we'd be getting the heals from team members. I'd be using Sylvando's heal, which is a rather pricey one. Yeah, south of Gallopolis. Southernmost point would be down here, right? That would be the dancing monsters. Por favor, please, you must help. Alright, take it easy. What's got into you, eh? Look, over there. Porahi. I don't know if I said that last bit right. I'm a caballero from Puerto Valor. I heard that very many people were suffering after the fall of Yggdrasil, so I felt it was my duty to try and help them. But being a hero is much harder than I realised. When I saw these monsters, I froze with fear, and now I can do nothing. It is shameful to ask, but I have no choice. Por favor, senor. Will you please help these people in my place? It's your lucky day, darling. When it comes to biffing, bullying beasties, there's no one like the great Sylvando. Muchas gracias. You're very courageous, hombre. I am not, so I will have to stay here until you're done. Alright, go beat up some dancing cacti. Hello, child. Please help us, these dancing monsters are just horrible. What about the mother? Neither of those are how I get into a fight, and very ambitious dancing right next to this guy. We've got Soul, we've got... Hey, what are you doing? You're ruining our rhythm. Get very angry if we get us out of step. And you don't want to make us angry, do you? I mean, I think I do. That's enough of your artless prancing. We'll teach you to pick on poor innocent people. Oh, so it's like that, is it? Can't bear to see someone with groovier moves than you? Well, come here and let us give a little dancing lesson. Alright. Sylvando, against the group, I think it makes sense. Do tap dance for physical resistance, or fuddle dance to just stop them attacking. I'm thinking fuddle dance. Got one of them. That wasn't great. And oh no. Sylvando started dancing. I can't act for it. Oh dear. Hopefully I'm fine. Like Davy and the rest have it, right?
Take this!
You've got one of them confused at the very least. That'll hopefully help a bit. One of them's rooted to the spot. Presumably the confused one is? Yeah, we're getting a lot of debuffs on them, but I really need to be able to attack. I also really need to be able to heal.
You alright?
I'm not alright, Davy. I'm really not. Let's do tap dance so I can avoid stuff. I have better chance to evade now.
Leave it to me.
I think we should be safe to start attacking in a second. Yeah. Let's do basic attack on... D has 2 reductions in defense. That's a good one to start with. One's a dance. Thankfully, Sylvando doesn't copy. Davi scares one into inaction. Is rather useful. And... oh. Well, they're all just asleep and whatnot, then. Fair enough. The one who's down on the ground won't be woken up, so attack him. Davi, yep, has the kill. Now we just need rest to follow suit. And here we go. Only one left, and I think Sylvando should be able to get the final hit. Bam! Look at that!
Hey, we
Group
did
of
it!
vicious Fandangos are defeated. Get 2000 XP. Not a huge amount, but pretty decent. I really thought we were done for when you ran into those monsters. Thanks ever so much for stepping in when you did. Thank you very much for helping us, mister. I'm gonna go home now. Bye bye. There we go. We've helped people. Mother and daughter set off on their journey home. Muchas gracias, senor. I really thought I would be able to help them, but in the moment, all my confidence disappeared. Well, at least you tried to do the right thing, honey. Serving the weak untiringly, and all that, eh? Do you know the pledge? But how? Well, it's just something I heard long, long ago. It stuck with me, though. Whatever happens, you mustn't forget it either. Serve the weak untiringly, never retreat in the face of adversity, and all that other stuff. See, I understand. Don't be so hard on yourself. Sure, maybe you didn't get to be the hero this time, but at least you tried. Like a fine night one day, I'm sure. Gracias, senor. You're truly a wonderful person. In fact, you remind me of my master, one who inspired me to become Caballero in the first place. The same strength, the same spirit. Por favor, senor. You must become my new master. I could learn so much from you. Please, will you allow me to accompany you on your adventures? Of course. We're building up like an entire army here, apparently. Oh, who am I to stand in the way of a young Caballero who wants to fulfill his destiny? You're more than welcome to join us, darling. Gracias, senor. I'll honour the pledge and make you proud, I promise. And we've got yet another. This is great. Now choose which of Sylvando's new friends will fight alongside him in battle. We get to pick! Oh, that's amazing. Okay. So we get like a proper party management. I'm so glad I finally got around to trying all of this. We need to go to camp to manage it. I'm really tempted to run back to one now, but I feel we'll get to one on our way to Hoto, assuming we're heading there. So yeah, let's just head this way first. I would imagine then there's possibly people I've missed while just kind of beelining to Hoto. There's a few out of the way areas I just didn't look prior to all this. And, hello, you look lost in thought. Welcome to Gallopolis, travellers, and thank you for coming. People venture across the sands to visit us these days. What's more, our exalted Sultan has advised all Gallopolitans not to leave their homes unless absolutely necessary. It's little wonder the streets are so deserted. And as if that were not bad enough, I hear the circus is preparing for its final performance. Truly, there's less and less to be excited about every day. So we can't get a night as a performer. We can find someone, such as Mr. playing on a drum. Hello? How can I make her smile again? My drumming seems making no difference. This young man appears to have some talent. Like him to take part in the circus? Of course. What? The circus? Me? Well, there's always been an ambition of mine to perform alongside the great Sylvando. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. It's my best friend, you see. She hasn't cracked so much as a single smile since Yggdrasil fell. I'm sure the right drumbeat would cheer her up, but I can't seem to find it, so I need to practice. Rubbing your fingers to bone to put a smile on the friend's face? Honey, you're my kind of guy. Say, how about I give you some help? Make a deal while we're at it. And get your friend growing again, you have to come join the circus. Okay? Really? You'll help me? That's amazing. If you put a smile back on my friend's face, I'll be happy to join you. It'll be hard to find my friend. She really stands out from the crowd. She's got a fine bone structure, great posture, these long fluttering eyelashes. She was hanging around in the northwest of the city when I last saw her. I really hope you can find a way to make her feel a bit better. Northwest, we're looking for a girl. Any chance we can get you? I'd love to get an old man in the circus. I heard the results fallen. I realised the end was 9, so I resolved to gather every penny I had for one final gambling spree. Last racetrack is closed. Pierre, I am destined to live out the rest of my days without so much as a single moment of joy. Aw, poor guy. Northwest though, and that'd be you. You're the only girl here. What? The drummer's worried about me and wants to put a smile on my face? I think I must be mistaken. We barely know each other. He's probably talking about Margarita. He's obsessed with that horse. The horse? Is it my horse? It's Margarita, Sylvando's trusty steed. She looks terribly sad, so she might cry at any moment. Margarita, darling, is this awful darkness that's engulfed the world upset you too? Oh, it breaks my heart to see you suffering. Wait a minute. Fine bone structure, fabulous posture and long fluttering eyelashes. Why, that drummer must have been talking about Margarita. Oh, hello Sylvando. Just going to check up on my friend here. Didn't expect to bump into you. I had no idea this was who you were talking about. This is Margarita. My Margarita. What? Margarita is yours? I suppose that explains why she's so fabulous. She certainly is. You're right about her being in a bad way. I know how to put that right though. She's been a fan of my dancing. Lay down the beat, darling, and I'll do the rest. Well, I'll try. I warn you though, my drumming doesn't seem to have had any effect on her so far. I don't think I've been doing it right. Oh, honey, there's nothing wrong with your drumming. It's just the visual element that's been lacking, I'm sure. Fortunately, that's where I come in. You'll help too, won't you, boys? Okay, so the priest and the other guy haven't showed up, so I guess neither of those were mandatory. Let's put our best feet forward and bring a smile back to Margarita's big long face. Righto, Sylv. Sando and friends get into a fabulously funky groove, as you can see. Nay? Nay! Margarita is absolutely loving it. Oh, Sylvando, look how happy she is. You did it. You really did it. No, we did it. It was a team effort, darling. And now that Margarita's smiling again, we could do it with those skills of yours at the circus. What do you say? If you really think my drumming can make a difference, I'd be happy to help. The drummer agrees to help perform at the circus. By the way, it looks like Margarita wants to give you a little something for making her smile again. Gosh, this is certainly quite fragrant. Dollop of horse poo, lovely. Thank you, Margarita. I appreciate it. Yeah, people aren't wanting to leave their homes, so there's not many people I need to look around in terms of trying to recruit folks. I'd imagine not you. You're just the crossbow guy from the prior game. What about you? The fall of Yggdrasil has brought unimaginable chaos to every corner of Erdrea. Things may appear to be peaceful here in the city, but I fear there may be troubles ahead. The speculation, of course, but we scholars have our instincts. Not you, got it. There's not going to be anything in a pot. Two of you, you're on about the princes and whatnot. I don't think it's you, no. I'm just going to keep going on my way. Who could it be who's looking kind of performative in nature? These people do. Hello. Fortune telling in the tavern is just incredible. He knew I was a dancer before I even opened my mouth. Don't be fooled by the juggling act. This guy's a top-class clairvoyant. And that's maybe who I'm after then. Greetings, stranger. I sense you're looking for someone. Haha, not attempt to deny it, I know everything. What's more, I'm in a position to help you find the one that you seek. Be they long-lost brother or brand new lover, my crystal balls will guide you to them. Don't worry, I'm not in it for the money. I just thought that people might need a bit of a spiritual guidance, but what with Yggdrasil having fallen and all. Just have some talent, and yeah, I'll invite him. I invite Fortune Teller to join the circus. Want me to join the circus? Gosh, even I didn't see that one coming. You sure about this? I mean, I'm just a fortune teller. Do you really think I'm going to fit the bill? Tell you what, let me let my crystal balls decide. Now listen carefully. I'm going to picture one, only one, of these wondrous orbs. Red, yellow, or blue. All you've got to do is choose one. Pick what I'm picturing, and I'll know we're destined to work together. I'll come join the circus without further ado. You all set? Alright, let me start picturing one of them now. Remember, all you have to do is choose which one it is. Balls tell all, what colour will they show us? If lies they tell, then off to hell, in that dark place below us. They speak of fire, they speak of flames, they speak of sunset's glow. Balls tell all, what colours do they show? Sunset and flames would be red, right? Red ball, are you absolutely certain this is one you want to choose? Well, you did it. You got it right. Looks like we've got some kind of connection. In which case, my crystal balls and I are at your service. Let me know what you want me to do at the circus, I'll give it my best shots. Right. That's two new traveller. Wait. That's two... What light is it missing? I don't know. It's two new talents signed up for the circus. Let's head over to Big Top and share good news, eh? Yeah, head to the circus. And it should be you. Hello. Great Sylvando saves the day once more. We've got two new recruits keen to perform with us in the final show. That's all thanks to you. Everything's ready backstage and the performers are waiting for their cues. We're all set. Now we can start... Now... Wait, not that we can start without our star turn, of course. Time to prepare for your grand entrance. Let Ringmaster know when you're ready and all set. Ringmaster. Can I not? I got over there. I need to go in the main entrance. Okay, fair enough. Through the main entrance. I never even knew you could go in here. Anything like hidden? Arriba! We've got just Sylv yelling out Arriba as he's jumping about. Yeah, no, there's nothing hidden in here, I don't think. Hello, darling. It's been a while. Sylv? What are you doing here? Oh, you know me, honey. I've never been able to stay away from the circus for long. Bravo, by the way. Most people would have thrown in the towel by now. But I always knew you were made of sterner stuff. Wait, were you the one who found those new recruits for us as well? Goodness me, I don't know how to thank you. Oh, you don't need to thank me, honey. The only thing you need to do is give me my cue. The Wandering Wonder is ready to leap into action once more. Alright, Sylv, you ready? Then so are we. That's the spirit. Well, this is it, darlings. One last chance to bring some light into this dark, dark world. One last chance to gasp in awe at the spectacle of the circus. One last glimpse of the great Sylvando. Haha, let's get this show on the road. I'm enjoying Sylv's arc. This is fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome one and all. I know it's a difficult time for all of us, but what better way to show off our indefatigable spirit than to fill the big top with joyful laughter and defiant exuberance? And believe me, that's what's going to happen. Because tonight, for one night only, for the first time since the glory days of the Gallipolitan Circus, the Wandering Wonder returns!
I'm gonna take all your recruiters.
Welcome! Welcome! Oh, hi! Hi!
That looks dangerous. But fair enough, I guess.
Clap your hands, stamp your feet, and get ready to smile like you've forgotten how to. I give you the Great Sylvando!
That's not Sylvando, that's a flower. Can't fool me. Or maybe you can, I guess. Because it actually does Sylvando? How does that work?
Alright, everybody. It's time to turn those frowns upside
Quickly open my
down.
window as well. It's really warm
Prepare
in my
to
room.
be amazed!
Sylvando and co put on a stunning performance, and for one night at least, the people of Gallopolis are able to put all their worries and cares behind them. After a jaw-dropping show, the curtain falls to thunderous applause. It's good to hear it went well.
Well, Sylv, I've got to hand it to you. That was like nothing else this circus has ever seen. Thank you.
Hey, Converts. I'm glad you liked their performance as well.
Darling, please. I just did a few party tricks, that's all. You're the real hero here. Keeping the show going in these dark times? No
I'll
one
also
else
say
could have done
Sylvando's my
that.
favourite character from this game, and this is new stuff to me.
Well, you know me.
It's one of the
I've
reasons I
always
bought
been a firm
the
believer
definitive
in the
edition for
healing
the new
power
stuff.
of laughter. And heaven knows, these people need it now more than ever. I don't think I ever told you who taught me about that power, did I? I saw her when I was just a child. She was simply the most incredible performer. She led a parade of people out of a kingdom destroyed by monsters and onto a new home and a brighter future. And she kept them smiling from start to finish. You can't imagine how inspirational it was for those of us who were
You're not
lucky
wrong.
enough to wave them on their way. And then, when she'd taken them to safety, she disappeared just as suddenly as she'd arrived. We never saw her again. The rumors were that she died when she was still young. Such a tragedy. Still, they say she fell in love with a famous knight, and they got married. So it seems she found some happiness before
4K.
her untimely end.
I mean, that not quite in the same
You
way,
remind
but
me of
yeah,
her, you
sure.
know. That look on her face as she proudly led those people out of danger, spreading joy and laughter wherever she went. Well, if I needed inspiration to keep the circus going, you've provided it in spades. The show must go on. These people need some light in their lives.
Did you hear that, darlings? It seems we've got a rival in the smile-spreading business. Well, we'll just have to work twice as hard.
Just fell dressed as a saint, ain't doing it for you.
Mr. Sylvando?
Which one? There's a
Would you mind
few
if we
odd-looking
came
ones.
with you? If this circus is going to stand any chance of keeping people laughing, it's going to need some performers who've learned from the best.
Oh,
We'll
well,
just like, bring
the
the
more
whole
the
circus
merrier,
with
of
us.
course. But I think we should see what the ringmaster has to say, don't you?
Oh, you boys go with Sylv. Learn all you can from him, eh? I'll be expecting big things from you when you get back.
I mean, what do you think of Davy, the guy in the pink kind of gimp suit?
Take
I
good
like
care of them, won't you? They're good lads, I promise.
He's one of the best characters.
Life in the happiness restoring
He's not a main
trade isn't all
character,
fun
but
and
he's a-
games, you know?
He's a supporting
I'm going
character.
to be
He's
training
with
you
you
hard,
most of
and
the
I
game.
expect you to become nothing less than the very best in the business.
Sir, yes,
sir.
Brilliant. We've got even more people, with one of them sounding incredibly camp. That's all I could ask for. That's lovely. Alright. Time to find more people to join the group. I think next stop would be Hoto. The kinda Asian style town? Don't know whether that'd be particularly Japanese or what. Oh no, my Final Fantasy character isn't meant to look like him. I just happen to like dress my character like that, and my character did get the mask from a Dragon Quest tie-in event. So it is the same mask, and it is also pink my one. But that part's coincidence. It might have been subconsciously meant to look like him, but not a conscious effort to. I love my Final Fantasy character. He's ludicrous in how he's designed. Sadly though, in Final Fantasy, the tie-in event only let you get the mask. There were no other kind of items except from stuff to let you dress up as slimes, which, as you're aware, are enemies from this game. Yeah, I want to manage the camp, so how do I manage who's in the party?
Oh, hey, Sylvando.
Tough axe, baton, just be leader of beastly boys, just that, an axe. I'm a fisherman at heart, and I like nothing better than to feel a sea breeze in my hair. Don't worry though, not completely useless when it comes to fighting. Plenty of practice skewering fish. Pretty sure I can do the same to enemies we encounter. Remember Le Poof Poof, or something like that. Poof Poof would be a reference to Puff Puff, which has been a staple of a few Dragon Quest games.
¿Qué pasa?
It's never been said what it is. It's definitely insinuated, but then it throws you off every now and then. Not much of a caballero, it is true. The heroics have reminded me of my training and the pledge that I took. I shall serve a weak entirely, challenge is strong unflinchingly. I shall never be afraid to put my life in the line to protect you, senor. Put the Big Kong Poop Knight. That's a bit mean. It's a little bit mean. He likes taking blows for others. I quite like that as an idea. I think... replace... I'm gonna go with... the juggler. I like the idea of having someone on drums.
Vamos!
Senor, thank you so much for allowing me to join you. Muchas gracias. So... yeah, I don't think it's meant to necessarily be the biggest of insults. I'm an ordained priest. It is my duty to provide discourse and discussion on the nature of divinity to all inhabitants of Erdrea. Must warn you, however, being told I can be rather long-winded in my ministrations. So much so, in fact, we've been known to have a sleep-inducing effect on even the most hot-blooded of monsters. The passionate priest. I think I will take instead of the circus
Come on,
novice.
everyone!
But yeah, like, I enjoy the stupid kind of phrases they use, which are incredibly underused in this. Like, we had Rab, the kind of Scottish grandfather of the party, refer to having a conversation as having a chinwag, which I haven't heard in ages. I can't remember the last time I'd heard someone refer to it as having a chinwag. It's lovely. I really do enjoy just the kind of mix of English, Scottish, kind of not really slang, I guess. Just old kind of phrases. It's lovely. Like, the game, it knows how to just have its charm. Yeah, just old terms, kind of. That's a good way to refer to it. Yeah, I'm looking around for anyone that looks a bit sad in any way. No, you've got nothing. I do want to have a quick check in the sky at some point, if I can. Am I not allowed to Celestial Sands? Fair enough. Kind of assumed I wouldn't be. But I want to check. Well, guess we're running on in this direction. And I do enjoy that I've got the entire group following behind me. Of course, though, we can't replace Davey. He's always on the team. Don't be confused and think his name's Dave. It's Davey, I assure you. It's just stupid. I love it. The game's great. I'm so glad I get to play more of the game. Because the Definitive Edition, this kind of bit I'm doing is new. Like, you never got to play Sylvando here. Before, you just went straight to playing as a protagonist after the kind of turning point of the main story. But we get to just run around as Sylvando, who is my favourite character of this game. I'm so happy it's a thing you can just get to do in the Definitive Edition. Because I hadn't looked into what you got from the Definitive Edition stuff. I had assumed there'd be like a small bit of additional character story, because that's what it said it gave you. It gave you some additional stuff to do with your characters. I didn't expect like a whole kind of sequence where I'm playing through as just Sylvando, gathering up a kind of performative group. Like, this is just amazing. And is that a friendly slime? I reckon it is. Hello. And of course, slimes. They speak in puns. Ooh, Gooman, please, you've got to stay away from me. You're not a bad slime. I'm really not, but recently been hearing voices telling me to do things. Things I'm not supposed to do. I don't think I'm the only one who's been affected like this either. That plant over there just turned up a while ago and started snapping and snarling at everyone. Oh, I can't recruit the slime. That's a shame. We have a plant. There's a man who's trying to calm down the plant. I don't know if calming down plants is very effective, but hello. Oh, you poor thing. Breaks my heart to see you like this. If I could... Oh, hello there. Oh no, this isn't a monster, I promise you. Well, I didn't start out as one at least. It's actually a commoner garden plant. A very beautiful one too. It's from Laguna de Gondolia originally. It's simply breathtaking when it's in bloom. Sadly, when the world went to pot and darkness fell, plants underwent all kind of metamorphoses and mutations, and even started wandering around causing mischief like this one. Breaks my heart, it really does. But that's why I decided to try and do something about it. I'm a botanist, you see. And I've invented a special fertilizer that should restore this little fellow to his former glory. Got almost all the ingredients I need. There's one thing I'm still missing. Horse poo. The smellier the better. And oh, I actually have some. Fancy that. I'm going to fetch some myself. But I can't just abandon my little friend here. I'm worried he'll panic and start attacking passerbys. Say, you look like the helpful sort. I already have some. Sure thing, honey. One steaming mound of horse manure coming right up. Have your friend looking fabulous again before you know it. Oh, thank you ever so much. I don't know much about horses. Plants are my thing, not animals. I heard there are a lot of them in Gallopolis. Maybe that'd be a good place to start looking. And yeah, I already have it. Ah, I know that sweet, sweet aroma anywhere. Sweet? Sure. You've done as I asked and brought me some horse poo, haven't you? And I give him a dollop of horse poo, just as you do. The botanist uses the horse poo to mix up a batch of fertilizer. He then applies it liberally to the soil around the base of the plant. The plant seems to calm down a little before pulling up its roots and wandering off. Look at that. It worked! Thank you ever so much for your help. Our friend will have told off back to Laguna de Gondolia, I'd imagine. Here's hoping he has quite a nice, quiet life from now on. Here. It's good, so good to know it's not just humans we're capable of helping. All living things need a hand from time to time. That's right. Especially the way the world is now. There must be so many plants out there suffering like that poor little fellow was. I wish I could help all of them. I really do. Wait, I have an idea. When I travel around with you and your friends, that's surely the best way to help as many plants as possible. What do you say? Will you let me come with you? Of course, another one to the camaraderie. Of course, honey. The more the merrier. If there are any plants out there that are suffering, it's up to us to help step in and save them. Oh, that's just wonderful. Thank you ever so much. I'll warn you now, I'm not much good at fighting. I do know a thing or two about natural world though, and that's always useful. We get another member. How many is that us up to now? I think that's 9 if we include Sylvando and Dave. Might be more. No, because you got drummer, circus boy, and juggler. He's just added himself to the team. I think he replaced the drummer. So got him as well. Of course, these 3. So that... You know, I think that's like 8, 9 people. Can't remember entirely off the top of my head. Yeah, I'm curious how many we get up to. Because, I mean, I don't know if it'll have an impact later on, but I'd like to imagine it might. Because I do know where we end up with this, and I'm really confused as to quite where it ends. And, hello, you seem to be an important fella. Halt, none shall pass. I promise to protect these people. That is what I shall do. Easy there, honey. We don't mean you any harm. Quite the opposite, actually. We're travelling around looking for people who might need our help. What? Must be mad of the world the way it is now. Mind you, you do like you can handle yourself. In fact, it wouldn't even be something you can do for me. I'm a martial artist, you see. I said I'd help these people get food for the village of Hato. Whatever's going on with the world, it seems to have played havoc with their crop production. Anyway, we're on the way back to the village when we got attacked by a vicious monster. It roughed us up good and proper, and stole all the food we'd collected. I was supposed to protect him, but I didn't stand a chance against that thing all by myself. If you're there with me though, that'd be a different story. So how about it? Fancy going to get those supplies back? Of course. You bet, honey. That monster is going to learn the hard way that it can't go around swiping people's dinner out from under their noses. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. As long as we stick together, that thing won't stand a chance. I should be loitering somewhere to the south of Hato. I'm sure we'll beat it easily, but we'll make sure we're properly prepared anyway, eh? And yeah, we immediately got yet another person. Who did he replace? He replaced... the knight. I wanted the knight in the team, but he's gone now. Can't believe it. I'm guessing I can replace him here, but is there much point? Yeah. I'm thinking I would like to get the knight and replace... I don't particularly care about you. Replace the leader of the Beastie Boys. But look at this, we've got like a proper group here. There's tons of us. And yeah, let's rest up for the night, settle until dawn, this is good fun. I'm loving the fact we get like a kind of whole chapter of stuff to do with Sylvando, and I'm assuming we'll have a similar kind of thing for most characters. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to continue just going around as much of the outskirts as I can, now that I know people might be somewhat heading out of the way that we can help and kind of recruit. I do want to go back to Gondolia, because we did have a small area off to the side, like the cave area, where, I mean, yeah, no, we're not going in there, fair enough. There's the area by Gondolia, we had the cave. Seeing as Davi's saying he doesn't want to go into any caves, I'd imagine we've not missed anyone. We may still have missed one person, because it's quite an open area over towards the cave, but that's fine. I'm not bothered enough to run all the way back to Gondolia, so we're sticking around in the hotel for now. I'm sure we can be down a single person, right? Because I mean, it wouldn't lead to anywhere. I wouldn't expect there to be anything there, so I'm really not too worried that I've missed anything. Yeah, somewhere south of Hoto would be over in that direction. Immediately, nothing out of the ordinary. I'm gonna assume it's the blue fella. It's a Cyclops, isn't it? Because I swore it was called Gigantes in other games, but I guess the blue one's not called that in this game. So, I mean, I'm not going to question it. It's fine. Yeah, he's next to all the food. Hello, my good man. Gur her her, he says. More humans, more food. Give or I squish. Gur her her. I reckon we found our grub pinching monster self. Ready to have a crack at him? And I reckon I am. I like him too, and is it Gigantes? I knew I remembered the name. There we go. So immediately, try send him to sleep. He looks like he could use a nap. There we go. And Davy drop kicks and immediately wakes him up. Fair enough. He's put to sleep again though, thanks to the sermon from... he woke up. The sermon from our lovely priest. Let's think. What do we want to do? Spells? We've got a good few spells. I don't think we need any of them. So I'm just going to... just basic attack, honestly. I mean, Sylvando's kind of a support for now. He's not really meant for dealing a lot of damage. And, oof, that one hurt. Even knocks down our lovely botanist, the martial artist. That's not ideal. Sleeper hit, put him to sleep, hopefully buy us some time. Nope, didn't work.
Thank you.
Mr. Priest, can you do that? No? I'm really hoping you can, because this guy's become pepped, which isn't good. Thankfully, we did have our knight fella over there. He's able to take attacks for us, so we are mostly fine. And yeah, now we're just gonna hope that we get good crits. So we are pepped up, but he's also pepped up. He might be able to one-shot us if I'm unlucky. Thankfully, I don't think he can actually defeat any of my team members. Or party members. And yeah, I think he's been put to sleep possibly too much. Yep, that's what I was worried about. If you got a crit there, we would have died, even with the guy trying to protect us. Think though, we should be fine here. It's a tricky fight. I think we've got him. Yeah, back to full health. The knight. I don't think we should be calling him a nincompoop. He's doing well. And Davy, of course, scaring the guy. Love Davy. He's lovely.
Let's go for a spin.
What's this one? Is he all about, like, fancy kind of magic stuff? It seems to be what the herbalist's about. I quite like him.
Hold still.
Coagulant stuns the enemy? Or paralyzes, I guess. Didn't last long, but I think that's us one. Bam. Apparently, somewhat of a boss, seeing as we get that kind of freeze frame end. Gain 4.8k XP. Not a level, but we must be getting close. As fandom code, defeat the Gigantes. Villagers recover all the stolen food and take it back to Hoto. Thank you so much for your help. I really couldn't have done it without you. You know, you're really quite something. Risking your life to help a bunch of strangers like that? That's pretty amazing. I want to be like that too. I don't think I've got what it takes yet. Hey, maybe if I spent some time with you it might help. What do you say? Is it alright if I tag along for a while? And of course, darling. You'll be the best, most helpful martial artist in the business by the time I'm done with you. Just you wait and see. Ah, and hello to... I'm going to try and pronounce your name. Apologies, I might butcher this, but apparently Twitch gives me a translation in brackets. SUGIYAMA, I want to say. I hope I said that right. Hello. Sadly, I don't entirely know what you're saying, but it's good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much. This is going to be the journey of a lifetime. I can feel it in my bones. You remember John Sylvando's merry band? Here we go. Got another party member. That's an old load of smiles you put on people's faces now. Reckon we've done all we can around these parts, Sylv. When we head over to Otto and see how Tetsu's getting along, we did promise we'd visit. I mean, I do appreciate the game telling me that's us helped everyone we can. Yeah, as I was planning, let's say hello to Tetsu. There we are then, also at last. Ready to head in, Sylv? Of course. Righto. Also, here we come. Let's hope Tetsu's home, eh? I love Davi. He's great.
Yoo-hoo! Tetty-wetty woo bags!
Sylvando, you came!
But of course I did! And who's this ravishing young thing, huh?
Oh, Sylvando.
I
Quite
am
the charmer,
his
isn't he?
mother, and you must be Sylvando. Gratitude is due.
Okay, the mother's definitely from Hoto, because she's speaking in haikus.
When the world tree fell, I thought my boy had been lost. I drowned in despair.
So why does
But
Tetsu
now
not speak
he
in
is
haiku?
home. My worries clear like the clouds, and all thanks to you.
Cool, would you?
You don't understand what I'm talking
You
about.
really do perk people up wherever you
That's
go.
all good.
Sylv.
I appreciate you
A
making the
right
effort.
Soldier of smile.
Would it
you
help if I try and be more pronounced with what I'm saying?
Soldier
Is
of
it easier
smile.
maybe if I talk a little
Ooh, I
slower
like
as well? Because I can
All
speak
right,
a lot
listen up,
less
boys.
Scottish, if you would like.
We all know what a dark place the world is these days. But if there's one thing I've learned by helping people like Tetsu here, it's the power of the smile. No matter how bad things get, no matter how much you cry or how powerless you feel, a single grin can bring hope for a better tomorrow. There's nothing this world needs more than happy faces right now. So that's just what we're going to give it. Yay!
Damn, look
You're
at them
so
all
right,
happy.
Sylv. We're with you all the way.
Oi! Who said you could start calling him plain old Sylv, you cheeky toe rag? Oh, I get it. We can't go spreading smiles if we're mistering and sirring left and right, eh? Fair enough. Solve
I
yourself,
love
silly
Davy.
boys.
I appreciate
Great
you
idea,
doing
boss.
your best
Silver
to
it is.
try and understand me.
I'm with you all the way
I'm
too,
trying to see your
Sylv.
name again.
Let's get out there and
Julian?
save the world.
I appreciate it. Like, thank you a lot for trying.
yay!
I apologise if I'm not the easiest to understand due
Oh,
to
boys,
accent
You don't know
or
how much
speaking
this
too
means to
quickly.
me. This parade's gonna change everything. I just know it. From this day forth, you shall journey across the land, vanquishing the blight of despair with the righteous power of happiness. I hereby dub you the Soldiers of Smile!
A full kind of team. Soldiers of Smile. I love it.
If it please you, sir, my son would like to join you in spreading
I've got
sunlight.
an extra person as well.
All right, boys. Me and my mum have made a little something that's going to knock your socks off. I told you I'd thank you properly if you came to visit. Now you can travel the world in style.
Wow!
Look how happy Sylvando is.
We've made something for you too, Sylv, to say thanks. You know, close your eyes.
So this is how we get to the part I
Oh
recognise.
my, I love it! Thank you so much, my special little soldiers.
Yeah, less of that snivelling, you. There's people out there need our help, in case you've forgotten.
Look out, world!
We've all got outfits.
I know you're still out there, all of you. We'll meet again soon. I just know it. And until then, I'll be doing my best to make the world a better place.
And that, I would imagine, is Sylv's part done. I don't know what comes next. Do we get another character? Are we back to our protagonist for a little while, then we go, like, do another character story? I genuinely don't know. That's Jade. Okay, Jade gets an interesting kind of resolution. She's still in her bunny outfit. Fair enough.
Octagonia. Finally.
You there? You're not from around here, are you? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. One traveller to another. Steer well clear of that city. It's in a right old state. The stories I've been hearing are enough to make your hair stand on end.
Thanks for the warning, but I'm going in anyway. If the people there are suffering, I can't leave them to their fate. Things are bad enough these days without that.
Blimey, there aren't many like you around. Most people are just out for themselves since Yggdrasil fell. Well, good luck to you. You'll need it.
I know I'm not alone in this. If you're still out there, you'll be doing exactly the same thing as me. And that's how I'm going to find you. I just have to keep looking.
So we do Jade next. I'd imagine she doesn't get an entire team, so I'm a bit concerned. Because she's not really much of a healer, is she? I mean, she's good for dealing damage. But yeah, if she gets into a fight, I have a feeling she's relying on taking out the enemy before they can take her out, rather than having any real survivability. I mean, I don't have any other outfits, I don't think. That's all I have.
Monsters inside the city.
Although, I do think at the end of this chapter, she does get this outfit regardless. I'm trying to remember from when I played through my first time.
Needs to clip your wings, teach you your place in the pecking order.
Time to put an end to your hyper-annoying antics, once and for all.
Not so fast.
Jeez, to the rescue. Thankfully in a cutscene.
What the? I'd better shake a tail feather and tell Booger about this.
Thanks. You think I'd be able to look after myself, being a fighter and all? Wait, you're into the whole masked martial arts thing too, right? Yeah, you made it all the way to the semifinals. Jade, wasn't it? Well, picked a heck of a time to come back. What brings you to town?
I've been visiting places where people are in trouble and destroying the monsters I find there. I heard that Octagonia had been overrun, so I came here as quickly as I could. What can you tell me about what's been going on?
Is this going to be our party member?
Well, we've had it pretty tough.
Does he join us,
As soon as
perhaps?
Yggdrasil fell, this
hope
creep
so.
called Booga showed up and took the place over. Started using us humans as his slaves. Vince and the others weren't about to let monsters take over our hometown without a fight, though. A bunch of them went out looking to take the guy down. But we've heard nothing since.
I'm actually curious if this
In the end,
ends the way I
it
think
got
it
so
does.
I couldn't bear to just stand by and watch things go to hell either. I had to try to do something. But, well, you saw how that worked out.
Well, they won't be bullying the people of this town any longer. It's time someone taught this Booga character a lesson.
Look, no offense, lady, but... he should be up in the old arena on the 3rd level. I guess you know what you're doing, but just be careful, okay?
Yeah, I'm assuming this does end the way I remember it. But I only know what I came across as the aftermath of what's happening here. Which I believe ends as this place getting turned into a casino. And I won't spoil anything more than that. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. I mean, it definitely looks like a casino. Is it operational yet? No. It's still being made into one. Got it. In that case, head on up this way. Up to the 3rd floor. Unsettling aura. Well, give it a go. What is the worst that could happen?
Booga, I presume. Enslaver of innocence and all-round bully.
I am he, mighty Booga, spectral sentinel, skull smasher, swoon inducer
Swoon
extraordinaire.
Inducer. Never heard that one before.
Who might you be? Let me guess. Another righteous warrior come to put an end to my wicked reign. Come on then. Let's have a look at you.
Oh yes, I am from Scotland. Time-wise, it is currently 5:30 in the afternoon. So if I can grab my webcam and show you. It's still very much bright outside, because I believe... I don't know where you're from, but you might be in the southern hemisphere. So if I I show you. It's still very bright outside. I think you can see roughly.
The flawlessly toned physique of a gigantis.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's very bright outside still.
you're right up Booger's
I
alley.
need to adjust this. There we go.
We mustn't
fine.
waste another moment.
Yeah, I am from Scotland.
Say you'll be mine. Let me shower you with gushing.
Whereabouts are
lotions of
you from, if you don't mind me asking?
every minute of every
Because I
day, forever
recognise the
bound
characters, I think. I don't think it's Japanese, is it?
I couldn't think of
I
anything
can't remember
worse.
though. I'm not particularly good with like kanji and other characters like that. You're from Taiwan. Okay. I was right in thinking it wasn't Japanese, thank God. Yeah, I think you're likely the first person I've had from Taiwan, so it's lovely to have you. I'm glad you're sticking around. I hope you are enjoying.
when you see what I've made you, beloved, a token of my undying appreciation.
Again, though, if you ever need me to repeat anything or clarify, I would be more than happy.
And it'll make your
It's midnight for you. Fair enough, fair enough. Would make sense, yeah, because you'd be Taiwan, that's about 6, 7
Not on your life!
time zones ahead of me.
Darling, please, we've only
Yes, that would make sense.
try to control your urges. At least
If you're wondering why I'm not paying attention to this guy, it's because I don't like him. I don't want to acknowledge what he's saying for the most part.
be a good girl and put it on. If not for your sake, then for theirs.
Yes, it's lovely having you. I'm glad you're sticking around.
I've been known to get a little aggressive when I don't get my way. So, what do you say, Honeybun? A quick change of clothes is a small price to pay to stop these people's suffering.
I seem to adjust my camera some more, I've only just noticed. So I get to save people by changing into the outfit. Am I allowed to say no?
Are you sure? I may be famed for my generosity, but there's a limit to even my patience.
The feeling I've got to say yes,
Are you
don't
going
I?
to put it on or not?
I guess, sure. As much as I don't want to. It's pretty much the same outfit as my current one. It's just a colour change.
Just look at you. I knew you'd be a picture in it, but oh, I could eat you out.
That's enough!
I really hate
I
this
put
guy.
on your stupid suit. Now be as good as your word and let these people go so I can come over there and pummel you.
Oh, I don't think so. No, I've changed my mind. Sorry, but I am very pleased to hear you want to spend some quality time with me. Let's get rid of these hangers-on first, shall we? Take everyone
Loud
except
screaming.
me and the girl with you, my love.
Fair enough. But still.
Anything for you, my boogie woogie woo bugs!
Why does the hole have a voice?
You're disgusting. How could you?
Save it for when we're finally alone, will you, my little plum dumpling? We just have to pack these people off into an interdimensional vortex, and you'll have me all to yourself.
No!
So is this just killing them? Or what's this doing?
Not you! Where do you think you're going?
I mean, it certainly looks like they're dying from going inside. That doesn't look safe. But apparently not. Is this an alternate kind of world? What? Where am I? It says Jade. It's a good question because it looks like Octagonia. But I don't think it is.
Please! I don't want to fight anymore. I'm sorry, okay? Please!
Lo, thou hast defied mighty Booga, and must
Not
needs pay
expecting
thy
that.
penance. Thou knowest the sentence. 10,000 battles, no more, no less. Only then shalt thou be permitted to leave this place.
I did not expect that. I love his voice.
You animal! Can't you see he's had enough? He can't fight one more battle, let alone 10,000.
Stop it, please. You're only making it worse.
Worse? What do you mean?
'Tis plain thou art new to this place. Fear not, child. His life, at least, shall be spared. Just. But the commandments of Booga must be obeyed. Those who defy him must remain in limbo and fight until they have learned their lesson. Now stand aside and let justice be done. Thine own day of judgment shalt come to pass soon enough.
I love his voice.
I don't know what you people are doing here, but
There's
it
been no
stops
other
now.
character in this game has had that
Please,
exaggerated
you have to listen
English
to me.
posh
The more
voice.
you try to fight them, the worse I'll get it. Forget about me, okay? You really want to help? Go help those who need it most. Some of the guys they're keeping down there, they're getting it way worse than me.
Fine, if you insist.
Alright, apparently we're just leaving this guy be. Fair enough, I guess. You did ask me to. And yeah, what exactly is going on down here? We've got a book. It's not a recipe book in here, would it? Lovey-dovey diaries. Okay, this is about someone who likes that guy who sent us in here. The Booga person. Yeah, fair enough. I'm not going to be reading that. I'm happy enough not. In here, we've got some people. Everything hurts. Somebody please. I can't take this anymore. They're not going to hide a mini medal, are they? They wouldn't in here. They do have a rock bomb shard, though. They're just sleeping. They're not dead. Fair enough. That guy in there does function as a church. What about these guys? Who am I meant to talk to? Oh, you're human. You scared me so much. I thought they'd come for me. I know it's nearly time for the next person to be called, you see. I feel bad about it, but I'm praying that they pick someone else. Who am I meant to talk to? Vince and the others. That would make sense.
You were all in the tournament. Is everyone okay?
Sadly, there's not the abominable showman here,
Just
which is a
about.
shame.
You wound up down here too, huh? Can't nobody catch a break lately.
So you're the ones who went off to beat Booga and never came back. What exactly happened?
Not a whole lot. We tried to take the guy down, and he sent us here. Limbo, they call it.
I'm amazed Vince
No
tries
one's
to
allowed
fight.
to
He's
leave
pretty weak
until
at
they've
this
paid
point.
for standing up to him by learning their lesson. Which means trooping in one by one to fight monster after monster. And no matter how bad it gets, you can't tap out.
But that's just awful.
You don't say,
The
Jade.
whole
It's almost as
sordid
if
little operation
this
is
monster
run
is a
by
bit of a
horrendous
monster, you know?
fiend by the name of Boudica. She brought us all here and no one's made it out since. Unless someone does something about her, we'll be stuck here forever. Doomed to an eternity of terror, never knowing who might be called up next.
That's no kind of life. But you can't give up hope. If what you just said is true, then all we have to do is take care of this Boudica, and we can all go home.
Can't give up hope. You're a bit late for that, darling. We ain't had none of that in here for a long old while. Going after Boudica will only make things worse for us all. Is that what you want? Nah. Best thing we can do is keep our heads down and wait for him to get bored and let us go. We don't need none of your heroics, all right? You leave it alone if you know what's good for you.
You can't think like that. If you do, nothing will ever change. If we don't stand up and...
And what am I
Look,
getting
hon,
interrupted
we've
by?
all heard the rumors, okay? About the Dark Spawn and how he caused the Lord of Shadows to come and wreck the world? And how a certain young fighter just happens to be one of the Dark Spawn's bosom buddies? You really expect us to listen to you?
All right, it's time to lock horns with some more monsters. You get
Lucifer?
moving.
I think's the name.
It's your turn to pay off some of your debt to Booga.
No. Please. Please, I don't want to. I can't.
Never mind him. If it's a fight you're after, I'll be more than happy to oblige.
Oh, what fun! I do so love them when they're new enough to still have some fire in their bellies.
I love exaggerated voices. I'm loving this
Lady
place already.
Boudica?
I bet you thought I didn't notice you up there. Making eyes at my booga wooga. Well, I did! Luckily for you, we have an extra special punishment for little madams who don't know their place. It's called the Girly Burly. Oh, I can't wait.
You've really gone and done it now. So long, kiddo. It was nice knowing you.
Well, guess
Don't
I'm
be so
being
sure.
put into a weird
You may
kind
have
of
given
fight.
up hope, but I'm not about to.
And strangely, I'm not being escorted up. But wait, I heard what you're talking about. And we get another cutscene? No. You really are even more reckless than you look. You don't stand a chance out there, you know. I'm not going to be able to stop you going ahead with this though, am I? In which case, you'd better take these. I managed to smuggle them with me when they dragged me down here. Go on. Your need is definitely greater than mine. And Yeah, I've been given some medicine. I'm gonna put my bag ahead of time. Anyway, they should tip the odds in your favour. Just a little bit, mind. Not that it'll do you much good. It'll probably just prolong the agony. Yeah, we definitely want Jade to have probably all of these items, I would imagine. Because, I mean, she'll get used out of them, right? Transfer all to those. Transfer magic water to... Because, I mean, she might get use out of it in battle. 30 MP is not a lot. If I smash these, can I get even more stuff? More special medicine. Any other pots I can break? I don't think so. It's extra healing though. I definitely won't say no to that. Transfer to J's. There we go. Yeah. Wahaha. Well, worm. Art thou suitably prepared? Wilt thou take the field and cross swords of monster kind's finest, and the tourney to end all tourneys? Art thou ready to undergo the girly burly? I reckon so. I might regret it. But we'll need to see.
It's been ages since the last girly burly.
Fie upon thee, humans! May Limbu be thy grave!
I'm loving Jade's thing.
Look,
I didn't
she
know
weren't
what to
bad in the
expect from
tournament,
this.
But this is a different kettle of fish. She don't stand a chance out there.
To be fair, she was fighting without a weapon earlier. It'll be tough. I'd imagine it will be. I think I'm about the right level, so it should be doable, I hope. I really do hope.
Welcome, lovelies, one and all. Before you stands a little upstart who thought she'd play the hero. How's that working out for you, dear?
I think I'll manage with it. I have confidence in myself.
It's time to show this cocky little creature who really rules the world these days. It's time for the girly burly. Monsters, make her suffer.
So I'm assuming this is a gauntlet of fights. There's going to be multiple fights like after each other. Because yeah, that just said it's the first wave. Yeah, fight. What abilities do I have? Thunder Thrust. Good at crits. We don't need to knock any down. Yeah, we're not flying, so that doesn't help. Enthralling them leaves them unable to fight. Doesn't help me actually do anything. Big damage of hip drop. I think hip drop. I mean, does it matter which one? I'll just go for A. Here we go. Ah, they get to muster strength. I do not like that. Although, they don't have the most health. But yeah, he's psyching himself up to do a lot of damage, isn't he? I'll still finish off you first. I'm worried for this. 53. That could be a lot worse. It seems doable. Definitely doable. $52. This is fine. This is fine. How much did the special medicine help? Item, special medicine, 90 HP. So that would actually heal me right now. I'm thinking use one. 107. Slightly better than I thought it would do. And I'm gonna give this a go. I reckon he's not going to be able to act for a while if I do this. That's the safest move. From there, hip drop, and then a standard attack. And okay, that didn't help at all, really. It got rid of one action in exchange for me using an action. Never mind.
Things are looking up.
Oh, we get a level up. I mean, that's a free heal. Anything we'd want? We could gain +5 strength, 7 agility. One of these was good against a group of enemies, right? Party pooper. Yeah, no, we can't get that one. Damage to undead. If she's fighting on her own, could help. And it also unlocks us this. Group of enemies. Ooh. That's just 4 attacks. That's a good one. It's against a single enemy in a group. All 4 will hit that one enemy. That'll be a nice one. Yeah, we've won the first round. On to presumably the second. Yeah, but the ordeal isn't over yet. Whole hordes of monsters are still lining up to take their turn. Wahahaha! You have spirit, I will grant you that. But we have barely even begun. Yeah, again, no one's flying, annoyingly.
Human.
And I wouldn't think they're undead, right? He'd be a humanoid and maybe humanoid? Not undead, though. I'm thinking, again, hip drop. And focus on the one guy first. Because I think they're all mages. I'm worried more about... yeah, that fell in the robes. Ooh, no. That's not great. Thunder Thrust costs a lot, but if I can crit, that'll be good. Yeah. Crit's the way to go if I need a kill. These fellas don't really worry me too much. If I just kind of wait them out, I think they do mostly debuffs, don't they? That's a loud car going past. Okay. If there's only one of them left, hip drop. I'll then heal. I think getting a heal in is not a bad idea. There we go. And yeah, Frizzle doesn't have enough MP, so we just whack him. Down he goes. We're doing reasonably well. Reasonably well. Survived the second round. Ooh. Yeah, this is where the party pooper move would have been useful. Love hurting humans. Can't wait to hear you scream. Lovely, these guys. I don't know if they're similar to ones I've seen outside Arborea. They might inflict poison. Ironic that I'm worried about that, considering my username. But yeah, thankfully they don't seem too tough. You know, there's just a lot of them. I think, honestly, just a standard attack might be enough. No, not quite. I do need to do a hip drop. And yeah, pep power is what I'm worried about here. If I assume they need to have one of each kind to do a pep attack, then I want to get rid of you first, and then I'll get rid of the other one. Yeah, here's the pep coming in. Thankfully, they're not doing anything too bad. They're manageable. They can most definitely be beaten. Hip drop. Probably C's the next one to get pepped, so try and take out you. And... alright. It doesn't matter about them being different kinds, they can just work with each other. And again, get them down to 1. To be fair, this might have been a good time to use this. I don't know how much damage it does. But that could have been the idea of what it was meant to do. So yeah, try and get rid of you. I doubt the other one's getting pepped this turn. And get Jade. Lovely. Okay. And they ran away. Oh no. I wanted to get a heal. Oh dear.
Is that it? But I don't know what the fuss was about.
I don't believe it. She made it through the girly burly.
Wait, that was it? I thought there would be more.
Do that. Anybody else would have given up by now.
That wasn't too bad. Where's the boss? Here's the boss. Or is this Booga coming in?
Oh,
Oh.
you're so
No.
annoying! You weren't supposed to actually survive! Well, sometimes if a girl needs something doing, she just has to do it herself.
Not what I expected from the voice. I'm assuming this isn't an actual fight. Right?
Oh no!
Yeah, that ain't right. She just fought off a massive horde of monsters. At least give her a chance to catch her breath.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Did you really think I was going to make this a fair fight? Honestly, one little present from my booga, and she thinks she's queen of everything. Don't let it get to your head, dear. My boo only has eyes for one woman, and she outshines you in every arena. Looks? Style? Not even close. Muscle? Just look at you. Huh? Huh?
Am I actually able to fight? Let's see.
What? You think that's it? I'm just getting started.
Oh, you think you're so tough, don't you? Well, you've asked for it now, Missy. Limbo's about to introduce a new punishment. Death!
I'm amazed this is actually a fight. If it is. And it's seeming like it will be.
Jade, stop! Just stay down, you hear? Keep fighting and you'll die. That ain't no use to anybody. Quit now while you still can.
If I stop now, then you really will all give up hope. Not while I'm still breathing. Too many people have given up already. And who can blame them? The world's fallen apart around them. But I'm not about to do the same. My friends are still out there, and they'll never give up. I know it. They give me the strength to keep on going. A light in the darkness. I have to keep that light alive. I'll keep getting up, no matter how many times you knock me down.
Fair
I'll
enough.
never let that light die!
I'm starting to think this is just a cutscene fight.
Jade!
You did it, Jade!
What's this though? Got even more people. Come on, just give me an actual fight that I can do.
I know
Please.
your game, but it's going to take a lot more than a little scratch to make my boo stop loving me.
And Vince is here to save the day.
Vince!
You're right, Jade. With all the stuff that's been going down, we lost sight of the most important thing.
God, this is so cheesy and cliche.
That light you talked about.
I hate
mine
these
is
lines.
those kids back at the orphanage. I won't stay down either. Not until I finally make it back to them.
We got your back and all, Jade. What kind of big, tough warriors would we be if we didn't, eh?
And oh, we get a full heal, so we actually do get a fight.
Hey,
come on,
listen,
come on, just let me fight.
I'm sorry about what I said before, okay? And I'm on board with all the Light of Hope stuff too. There's gotta be something still worth fighting for in this world, right?
I mean, it's paid off. Jade's got some
All right,
decent
everyone.
friends now.
Let's finish Boudica off. Then get out of here and take care of her boyfriend. It's time to bring hope back to Octagon.
Limbu's too good for the likes of you, filthy humans! You're all going straight to hell!
Ooh, the actual boss fight. I'm looking forward to this. Largely because I'm pepped up and I've been fully healed and whatnot. Meaning I can just straight up do this. And if it lands, I get a good crit.
Did one of you saps call for Kasap?
And yeah, Golden Boy is dual boomerangs. That'll be useful.
Do you even live?
She's able to increase her own attack. That, ooh, that hurt. We're not undead, are we? I need a heal. I'm going to trust someone I have on my team can do a heal. Let's go for it again. 222. That is a good amount of damage. I'm really quite worried, but oh no, Vince has medicine, so we're fine enough. Okay, there's no guarantee they're going to always attack me. Never mind, there is a guarantee they're always going to attack me. Alright. Let's rock bomb shard. Got rid of one of the right hand men. Or I think it was right hand man, possibly the left hand one.
Feels good, huh?
But we're doing it. We're up to a decent amount of health. This is worrying. Okay. Okay, no. We're fine. We're fine. If she went for another attack, I might have just straight up died there. But we're still fine. We can do thunder thrusts.
Thunder thrust!
Didn't land. But it's fine. It's surviving. We've got our teammates to heal us. This isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I'm just worried about being one-shot. Yeah, like that, I almost got one-shot. I need to use an item. I need to heal myself. Oh, I am worried for my health.
Time to get back in the game.
Feels good,
Okay,
huh?
should be back to about full. Okay, there we are. Not dead yet. Again, coming close. But I think we've got this. I think we've got this. We need another crit. Or maybe I should not be going for that. I don't know if it's the best move. I mean, Underdigger, you're doing well. And okay, I'm gonna use my last heal. I'm hoping we can do this. I'm out of pep. But come on.
Feels good, huh? Thanks.
Come on, we've got this. Right? Unless she attacks me here. She didn't attack me. Jade is fine. What's the safest move? I think hip drop. I think we can do this. Hoping Underdigger gets it. Underdigger does! He managed! Well done, Underdigger. And oh, 6.3k XP, that's a good amount.
How could this have happened? Me, defeated by humans.
Bye-bye, Boudica.
I'd almost feel bad for her with her crying and all, but she does deserve it. And that, I mean, looks like it's opened a way out.
This is not looking good. We need to get out of here, fast!
I hope it's a way out, and it's not just imminent death. Dying is not good for your long-term health and well-being, as far as I'm aware.
Look! Octagonia! It's our only chance. Quickly, everyone!
Who made it out? I honestly expected, like, not to have made it out, but there we go.
That burly girlie better not be roughing up my
We did it.
bunnykins.
I still don't like Booga, though.
Huh? Did we? Man, we
I
made
appreciate
it!
the
We're
emotes
back
as well.
home! Woo yeah! We did it, guys!
What about the other people inside of there? Do they also make it out?
Can't start celebrating
It
just
looks
yet.
like it. Thank God.
We've got one last battle to fight. Octagonia won't be safe until we've dealt with Booga.
Let's do this!
And here's what I remembered. Or at
Jade,
least I remembered somewhat
okay?
the end point of all of this.
My little bunny rabbit has finally hopped home to Daddy. I wondered when that suit of mine would finally work its magic.
That's just her normal outfit now.
We've got so much to look forward to. You're mine, all mine. We're going to be together forevermore. We'll write each other love letters. Maybe even, dare I say it,
This is just a classic incel, isn't it?
Oh, it's all so romantic.
No. Never.
There we go. Presumably the end of Jade's stuff. So who comes next? Because Sylvando, then Jade. I can't think of any order which would make sense. I'm wanting to guess Eric, but that's entirely a guess. It's Eric. I guessed correct. I'm surprised.
happened? Am I still alive? I remember the Tree of Life and the Lord of Shadows. I can't be the only one who made it, right? Right?
Judging by where Eric is this going to be another kind of stealth section?
Not good.
Because the game only has
exactly
one
in the
by
best shape
default.
for a jailbreak.
It's not a jail. It's a monster's lair.
Hey!
That's a
Where'd you
friendly
get
little
off
heel
sneaking up on
slime.
people like that?
I like you, little guy.
Don't worry, I'm not a bad slime. I promise. Oh dear, it looks like you're a little battered and bruised. But I can help. Here you go.
I love the slimes in Dragon Quest. They're all lovely.
Whoa. You healed me. What kind of slime goes around appearing out of nowhere and healing humans?
This kind of slime. My name's Elijah. Nice to meet you.
He's
okay.
even got a pun
Sure.
for a name. I love it.
Well, whatever. If you're as good a monster as you say you are, maybe you can help me. Have you seen my buddies anywhere?
Who's that? Your friends? You mean other Goomans? Nope. You're the only one here. But you want to go and find them, do you? All right, follow me.
I don't know what to expect from any of these characters. But this is not what I thought would happen with Eric.
He's helping me escape? Maybe he really is one of the good guys. Well, I'm not about to look a gift horse in the mouth. Guess I've got a new friend.
So, Eric's just leaving? Think they grabbed all of your stuff off you when they caught you. But fear not, got a great nose. Look what I found. Whoa, nice stuff. Maybe you really aren't a bad slime after all. Eric gratefully takes back his possessions and equips his kit. And we get another accolade. But where the hell are we? The Rock of Wrong in the depths. I mean, immediately, I'm assuming this is a monster, right? This isn't just a chest. It's just a chest. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, and he does have all his equipment, so I don't need to equip that. Out we go. I'm assuming we can't leave through the door that's being guarded. So what have we got in here? A crack we can possibly climb just to the other side of. And no, I don't trust this. Wee, look at all these treasure chests. They're sure to be using with loot. Looks too good to be true to me. I've got a feeling the good stuff's going to be in one chest and all the others will be traps. Gosh, seems like this isn't your first slime in this sort of situation. Yep, when you've been a thief as long as I have, you get a sixth sense for this kind of stuff. Sixth sense is telling me it's this one. Is that actually it? I mean, I'm going to open all of them anyway, but I'll open at least one. Did I pick the right one first try? Like, actually? How on earth? How did I manage that? I mean, may as well try out his Toomerang first. There we go. And, okay, I'm liking this Elijah we've got with us. Do we drop treasure, however? See a skill. You know what? If I can possibly get Seeds of Skill, it's worth fighting all of these. But No. Not all of them are bad. That's a hideout key. Great. A key. But what's it for? Something important, I'll bet. Yeah, me too. Come on, let's see what we can find. This one? It's not all that great. Soaring Steel's not particularly good. And another canna box. I'm hoping for another skill seed, because canna boxes are quite rare. Yeah. They're not metal, they're not slime. I may as well just do regular attack. I do enough damage. The Fae, yeah, oomphal me again. Now I do Toomerang, and this murders it. Yeah, down it goes. And another seed of skill. You know what? 2 seeds of skill? That is lovely to have found. That is well worth having done the fight. Oh, bats. I can't seriously believe I've forgotten which treasure chest the door's key is in. God, I can't believe you've forgotten again, Batbrain. It's in the chest in the middle, of course. Can't you... Ah, they would have told me which chest I needed. Ah, well, that's fine. I did it anyway. I didn't need the help. I can't remember where the butterfly knife comes from, but it's better than one of my other knives, isn't it? And can I can't get a preemptive attack. I could have, but I didn't quite line it up right. And yeah, I'm thinking regular attack Toomerang is the way to go. And don't attack Elijah. Can't believe you. Ability... Not low enough health. I'm going to do a basic attack. Hope it doesn't wake up. Yeah, from here, Toomerang will get it. There we are. Plenty of damage. I'm liking Toomerang. It does a lot of hits. Yeah, key to open the door. Here we go.
Another escape from an underground prison, huh? It takes me back to the good old days when we busted out of Heliodor Castle. I hope he's doing okay, wherever he is.
Who are you talking about? Sounds like someone who's very important to you.
Long story. Anyway, let's blow this joint.
Yeah, I wouldn't think we need to attack everyone. So I'll be a little careful with where I go. I know over here is a dead end. We've seen it on the minimap. Is there anything, or is it just those 2 guys who are talking? It's just the guys who are talking. Fair enough. Fair enough. Most of these people don't seem to be immediately hostile. If I sneak around the back, I should be safe to just go through here. Goodness gracious. Easy does it. There are 2 tough-looking monsters up ahead. Hey, why so jumpy? Don't worry, I'll watch my step. Yeah, Eric. I don't normally believe too much in you, but this time I do. It's Professor Saurus and a jargon of some kind.
See? I told you! 2 great big ugly monsters right up ahead!
Yeah, I see them.
I don't know if you heard, but apparently Lord Indignus has been smashing it.
He most certainly has. He taught those what to the lesson, or so I heard. Attacked their village and sent it crashing to the ground.
Watchers? Never heard of them. Any idea what they're talking about?
Not sure what Watcher would be.
Never mind. There'll be time for that later. We need to get these guys out of the way.
The closest thing that comes to mind would be the kinda celestial types from Dragon Quest IX. The kinda angel people. And what did he suggest?
It's terrible! Awful! A complete splatastrophe!
Hey? Have you got potty?
Just who are you anyway? I've never seen you down here before.
You! But how did you
Right, so they
manage to
recognise me,
break out?
but not the heel slime. Interesting. I don't know how much I trust you, Elijah.
Great work, Eric!
And how does he know my name?
Wait, how do you know my name? I think you and me need to have a little talk. But it'll have to wait for now. Come on.
Yeah, there's something going on here. I don't think he's necessarily bad, Elijah, but I don't necessarily trust him. Yeah, can I use the hideout key to escape? No. Locked from the other side, damn. Guess we're climbing on up. I'm going presumably further into the cave. Not further out. And looks on the minimap like there's buildings. No, not buildings. Barricades.
Great. Going in there looking for a fight would be suicide. Damn it, what do we do now?
Come on, you can't just go giving up like that. What would your sister think?
Wait a second. You're talking about my sister now?
Is this heel slime a character in the Treasure Hunt
Not that
game
she'd be in a position
that
to
came out
think much of
recently?
anything.
Could be.
You don't remember telling me about her? I suppose it must have been a while ago.
What are you talking about? I only just met you, remember?
Anyway, this is no slime to be dithering. We need to look for another way out of here. Come on, let's go!
I don't trust him. I like him, but I don't trust him.
You're a slippery customer, all right. But don't worry, I'll get the truth out of you eventually.
So what's Eric up to now? I mean, presumably jumping down there isn't an option, even if I wanted to. So I guess we're just climbing around the outskirts. And yeah, I can slip in here. And I don't see why the game gave me dialogue. It doesn't seem necessary. And we have... It's miasma, right? These guys? I think that's what the kind of purple mist clouds are. I know the grey ones are small. I think I've got the right name. I've got you. May as well quickly stop off, get a heal. You don't care about the rest. Instead, onto here we go. Do we go up or down? Down by the looks of it. Alright, down we go. To the grenade cave? I think they're grenades. I think that's what they're called. We can mostly ignore them. They don't seem to be particularly hostile. And where does this take me? Oh, up. I did not expect to be going up. Fair enough. You now have miasma, living statues, and what's this? Superior medicine. Implying I want to be giving some of this to Eric. There we go. I'm sure you'll get use out of it. Yeah, living statues, I can run on by. We're fine. This, I would imagine, would be another rock bomb shard, or... No? No. Superior medicine again. We've got our heal slime with me. I'm not entirely trusting that he's going to stay with me, so give that to Eric. Yeah, presumably this now takes me out. Presumably to a good place to be out, but... Yeah. Can't help but think we're a little bit on the lost side. And all we've found is whatever this weird platform is.
It's
got a
another one of these
face.
thingamies. But this one's not working.
I've remembered what the Watchers are, by the way.
Let's see
I won't
what's
spoil
going on
anything,
with
but
it,
I
shall
remember
we?
what they are.
Interesting.
I have a feeling I know where we might be as well.
Don't worry, it's not broken. With a little bit of my extra special magic, it'll be all systems go in no slime. Well, it might take a minute or two. Just wait there, okay?
I'd also explain why Elijah knows us. If he has been living among the Watchers. Anyway, it would make sense.
There they are!
Like all the
Call for
sounds.
reinforcements! We found our runaways!
Oof, and that's a lot of them.
They've caught up with us. Can you shake a tentacle and get that thing moving?
I'm trying! I can't go any
Ooh,
faster!
dear.
Please, just
This
hold
could
them
be a
up for
difficult
little while,
fight.
will you?
Do I get to pick who I fight and in what order? I mean, it doesn't particularly matter, so I guess I'll go with you guys first. And there's strict orders not to let you escape. I mean, fair enough. I'm not in any mood to disobey. Come quietly or you'll regret it. How about I just don't come at all?
Watch out!
Yeah, we don't have our slime helping us. So do be a little worried. I'm thinking Toomerang apparently hits one better than others. Let's aim for Professor Soros. It's a lot of damage in. We should be fine. We've got some single files as well. They'll help us get MP back. And yeah. One more Toomerang gets rid of both the goblins. Down they go. Yeah, I think a regular attack. Bam. We're
and
fine.
Stay down. Nice.
There we go. A level up. I thought we were due for one, which is why I was avoiding fights a little. What does this get us, though? Accuracy is a nice one. I think I'll take that. So the boomerang, accuracy can be rather bad at times. Oh my goodness. Are you alright? Here, let me help you. And, oh, I just get full heals anyway. Never mind. This is more easy than I thought. More easy than I thought.
Watch out!
Right. Toomerang, I mean, you know the drill.
Blast
It's
off!
my strongest attack, I may as well keep using it. Yeah, they're dealing a decent amount of damage, but if we have heals ready to come in, we should be fine. Yeah, the whole
Think you
group
can
is
beat
gone.
me? Think again.
They are dropping me healing as well. Definitely nice to have. Like more monsters are out where they came from, I'll have to keep fighting. I mean, you say there's a lot more, there's only the one. Let's beat up this Babonga?
Watch out!
Odd name. I thought it'd be related to jars. Is that somewhat like a jar of some kind? A name? I don't know.
Blast off!
But ooh, 71 damage. Not terrible, but it's more than I'd like to be taking. That being said, I wouldn't like to be taking any damage, preferably. Although I think we should have him gone in a second. That wasn't him gone. Please say that's it. Yeah, a nice, solid
Think
crit.
you can beat me?
We're fine.
Think again.
And drops more medicine. I'm getting a lot of medicine out of all this. But we've got a heal slime with us. There we go.
Hooray! It worked! This thing's full to the brim with magic again! Come on, Eric! Climb aboard!
Who is this heal slime? And where's the boss I'm going to be fighting? So I'm worried what it's going to end up being.
Goodbye!
especially if you've given me a healer.
Huh. Not bad, little guy.
Haha! I told you I'm a good slime, really. But things would have got sticky if you hadn't been there to keep the monsters at bay. This place looks different to where we were before. Let's go and see if we can find a way out, shall we?
Yeah, this is looking more like ruins. Weirdly. Implying people never... It wasn't necessarily a place where people lived, but looking up kind of a structure, it looks like a place of worship, possibly? It's hard to say. It doesn't really make me think it's a church, but something similar for a different religion, perhaps. Maybe a more kind of nomadic religion for people who run around. Wait a second, isn't that vast, great big room that was oozing with monsters earlier? Looks like we can go that way. Come on, there's no slime to lose. As much as I like the puns, they're a little much at times, aren't they? That's all we're going to be hearing, isn't it? Also, any chance I can open that door? No. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, we've got a door here. Does this one open? That one does open. I may as well have a quick peek through. I feel this just loops back round to where we had been. And yeah, there we go. Unlock that. We can now get back up top if for some reason we would want to. Yeah, time to figure out where exactly we are. Because imagine we'll be getting to the outside soon. And I've got a good idea of where we are. And yeah, here we are. Outside. What are we going to see?
Wait. What?
Yep. The sky. And very little of anything else.
We were up in the sky the whole time? So how do we get down? Something tells me this isn't a jump we're going to survive.
Look! Over there! There's a path going up to the top!
I mean, going up's probably not a good way to get down, but... You're right, I should drink some water, I'm just running low. But you've given me a sip. Thank you very much. I'll give you an extra one, so I've got barely any water.
Mortal, spectral sentinel and servant of the Lord of Shadows.
Quickly going to get some more. I'll be back in a moment.
It is I who imprisoned you, intending to offer you up to my master. But I see that you have other ideas. You have done well to make it this far. Quite a feat for a mere human. But you will go no further!
Huh? Not missed out on much, but I've got more water.
We cannot suffer an accomplice of the Luminary to remain at large. The time of darkness has arrived, and no light shall be allowed to return. All who oppose the Lord of Shadows will be destroyed!
Now, I believe I don't actually beat this guy. I can't remember, but I think he's a boss later on. And I mean, again, the only thing Eric can really do with his abilities is just Toomerang and hope for the best. Yeah, I think possibly aiming it at the Skelegum. The Dragon Rider, I think, will die in this next one. So let's see. No, it didn't. We're taking a good few hits, and... no, we do not have our friendly little slime behind us. However, this should maybe end the fight. Gets two of them gone. Well, the fight's still ongoing then, because I am a little worried Superior medicine, 70 HP, sure. Have a couple of these. I think we'll be fine. Let's use one more. Yeah, we're in a good spot to hopefully. Maybe we like heal the total maybe 30 odd health. Never mind, I should have just beaten it.
Think again.
There we go. The first group down. I'm not entirely confident about the second group. I do have boomerangs. It would hit all of them, right? Oh no.
Looks like the end of the road. Damn it! If only there was some way out.
There is one way.
Why is he a weird
Elijah?
spectral
Is that
voice
you?
now?
Where are you?
And why is Eric using his dagger?
It
He's
is
not
me,
used that in a while.
but also not me. You have known me for longer than you think. One day, you shall meet the luminary somewhere deep underground. And if you help him, you shall be forgiven. You know those words, don't you?
Wait, that's...
You'll be forgiven.
I can lend you the power
what?
to escape your predicament.
I know, but
A
I
great
imagine
power.
not
It's a
necessarily
power
everyone
made
watching.
just this once. And in return, I will have to take from you that which you treasure most.
It's taking the red orb?
So tell me, what might that be?
It's gonna be the red orb, right? I hope so. Or is it being all cheesy and
Of
saying
course.
it's his memories?
Your memories of your brothers and sisters in arms. Precious treasures indeed. But I will have to strip you of them. There is no other way.
I mean, there might be another way somehow, right?
Do what you have to do. I need that power. Memories aren't much good to me dead. Better to live and make new ones. I won't let this end here. I can't.
Then the power is yours.
He has accepted his fate at last. Seize him!
What exactly does he do here? I'm not sure. It looks similar to Wildside, the pep power he has. Does he have red glowing eyes by any chance?
Oh, I'm not done. Not by a long shot.
They flashed red, so not quite, but close. That's a fancy looking fight. I'm amazed he is managing this.
It seems there is fight in him yet. Very well. I shall finish the job myself.
And oh, we do get a boss fight.
Foolish human.
I thought we didn't fight this guy.
Let's go.
Alright, fair enough. And oh god, he has a lot of extra health right now. How much damage does he do? Like triple the damage? That's pretty good. And I don't think it's possible to really die here, is it? Alright, just boomerang until we win. I'm curious how much I'd get from a crit. And oh, I've been pepped as well. Come on, just give me a crit game. You know you want to. No, not yet. This fight does worry me though, because I can't actively heal myself. Because the healing items are going to be very insignificant at this much now. However, I am winning. There we go. Broke his armor, but he's not defeated. Not yet.
No. Not now, damn it. I said, I'm not done.
Excellent care. I shall lay your broken carcass at the feet of my master.
What happens now? Presumably nothing good. There he goes. He's not dead yet. I wouldn't hope too much on him surviving the fall. But if the fall stops like that, I guess his chances are better. What's happening? I'm really confused.
You're safe now. You knew me as the seer, as do all the people of your world. I once told you a tale of your destiny.
Is this
and
an
I
embodiment
I might guide you to
of Yggdrasil, the big tree?
But even my power has its limits. Forgive me.
I'm thinking it's Yggdrasil. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the kind of yellow light would make sense if that was the case. Yeah, he's losing all his memories, I guess. He's also losing memories of his sister. Oh. Okay, I was unaware of that. I didn't see much of his sister, but we saw a little bit there.
Where there is life, there is hope. Farewell.
And we're now down by what looks like Puerto Valor.
Oh, there's nothing like a massive great tree falling out of the sky to mess things up good and proper. Oh, talk about a long way round. Huh? Crikey, that bloke don't look too steady on his feet. You all right, mate?
I don't know. I don't even know who I am. All I know is I was on a journey with someone. But who?
Poor Eric. I mean, he could be dead, so it's better than that at least. Yeah, I imagine we'll be moving on to someone else's story next. And seeing as it's almost time for me to end streaming, well, we'll see the start of it, and then we'll kind of end, I reckon. For now, though, we get to see how Rob's been doing, you know.
Huh?
He's had a lot worse than the rest, seemingly. Where the hell is he?
Where am I?
Me and you both, Rob.
I can't remember a thing. Ah!
Of course.
Jings! Is that... No, it can't be.
Of course.
It is. It's her. Fresh from the pages of the Ogler's Digest, and large as life. I haven't the first clue what's going on around these parts. But I reckon I could do worse than ask a lassie here. Well, Rab, what are you waiting for? Shall no hang around forever while
I didn't
you pluck
expect
up what little
this.
courage you have left.
I did not expect this.
Yoo-hoo! Have you a moment to spare for a sweet, harmless old man, Hen?
Oh, god damn it, Rob. You know what, I'll keep going until we get to proper save points. Let's chase her down quick. Am I supposed to interact with her? Or was she leading me somewhere? I don't know. I really don't know. God, I've just noticed how bright it is behind me over there. The webcam's really not happy.
What just happened?
Come on!
This can't be. But it is. It's Dundrasil, just as it once was.
Looking sharp, Your Majesty.
Ah, my old robes.
What?
But
what's happening with
how-
Rob?
What in the world's going on? Would you care to enlighten me, lassie?
Walk this way.
My bunny-eared pal head off in the direction of a throne room. Assuming this is the real Dundrasil Castle, that is. Well, that's as good a place as any to head for, I suppose. I'll see what the folks on the way have to say for themselves. But yeah, we've got a proper save point just up here. So I reckon this is a good point to end the stream. It's been lovely having you come by, Julian. Really hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If I'm not, I apologise. But yeah, it's been lovely having you. It has been. But for now, we're going to leave Rob, apparently staring at some children running by. But yeah, I'm enjoying this extra content. This was not in the base game. I'm glad we get to see a little bit more about each character. Kinda learn what happened before we meet back up with them as the protagonist. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed. As I said, I've enjoyed myself, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.